Hey guys, it's GalahadB again, and it's time for the main event, the knockout stage of this year's WotR tournament. So we're heading into round one of the knockout stages, and I will any minute now be facing the TheFatHobbit, and there he is. We've played a couple of times before, I think. Don't remember the exact stats, but I think I came out ahead. Let's hope the same remains true for today. I'll try to do another live recording to save some time. And also to give you a chance to follow my thoughts directly if I can articulate them fast enough. Which sometimes I struggle with. Because my brain usually works faster than my mouth. Well, sometimes it's the other way around, but I guess that's true for almost everyone. So yeah, we need to decide who plays which side for game one. Games one and two, we don't use any balancing tools, and then for game three, we do a bidding system. All right, we roll higher side gets shadow, which is close, but I'll be three people then. All right, let's see what we get. Nothing too good. Separating companions is not the first thing that I have in mind in tournament game. And Swords of Eriador is not the best mustering card for early on. And he gets a very nice roll, I think. 3 musters turn 1 is great. That's Saruman and Sauron to war. 1 Palantir. Well, that might not be too useful, we'll see. And yeah, depending on how my rolls go, I might be more or less happy with this turn. Let's see. I'll obviously play the only playable card in my hand and hope for some good redraws. Power of Tom Bombadil is okay, I guess. Question is, do I want to use it now and maybe draw with Gandalf? Or do I want to save that die to hide? And I think it's very unlikely I'll get revealed on the first step. Probably correct. What could happen? One and reveal. Yeah, you know what? I'll move first and see what happens. Okay. Well, that looks like an attack on Lorien that's on the menu, which makes me feel reluctant to play Power of Bombadil here. But then again, it might help me find Power of Power to Grade or Celeborn. And I can always hide with my worst die next round. Like, it's not really important. I do it this round. So let's do that. And I find King Brandsman, which is a great card, but now that he's committed so much to Lorien, I feel like he might not go after the dew line. So this might sit in my hand for some time. But I guess shield wall is also pretty. Please don't reveal. Very annoying. I'm almost certainly gonna reveal into Holland, and that makes me feel like I might want to keep Gandalf in case Moria is really unpleasant. Yeah, I think that's the best idea. And switch guides means no turn to Gandalf, but I don't get lucky with that anyways. Usually. If it was a 2 or a 3 and no reveal, then for sure Gandalf dies, yeah. Oh wait. Yeah, I was just about to say I went Strider's guide and then I say Fellowship was okay. I'm a little out of practice. But he hasn't rolled yet, so nothing bad has happened. Alright. That is something to hide. So the downside is makes it really tough to handle. Unless I get revealed on my next step. Which I also wouldn't be particularly happy about. And I have to risk the 1 and 7 to kill Strider, but I think that's a risk that I can take. I'm thinking move once, and then, well, maybe I'm safe. Question is, would I use a ring to win? Probably not. Like, for right now, the plan is move once, I'm safe, probably use the Will of the West to move again, and then use Strider Guide ability to hide. Or something like that. Once a reroll, that's fine with me. Like, because I didn't kill off Gandalf to the 1, I'm less worried about a corruption victory right now, and he doesn't have any volunteers or character dice, so he can't hurt me now. Like, the one tricky thing is I'll have to take a random probably if I get revealed into Moria or into Moria. And if that's Strider, then I'm gonna cry. Okay, so no, yeah, probably doesn't make much of a difference. We'll find out. Yeah, he gets a hit anyways. Alright, random. So maybe it's Gandalf. I mean, that would be perfect. Alright. Fair enough. And yeah, I'll use a ring for sure now. Good chance to kill off Gandalf. The next move. Taking some hits though. So I don't know. Maybe it's time to slow down. Like, I can't resist the odds of a turn to Gandalf. Who knows when I'll see another Will of the West again. The hit. Zero reveal is a little sketchy. Get 3 now. 1. That's a little uncomfortable. But yeah, I mean, I'm been going through all this trouble to get Gandalf. Would be a shame not to get him now. And yeah, he might even have Daylight Dawn now. If so, then I just dodged a bullet. But corruption is not definitely an issue. Which I'm not very happy about. And Huntpool like still has 4 eyes and 3 threes. Shame. And it's interesting that he chose to use the ring this early on. Doesn't seem very threatening for right now. And it's the only ring he had. Now I draw a book. I mean, probably wouldn't change a lot. But I think we will not separate. Fellowship is making some pretty rapid progress. Shadow is not. I think I'll just take the odds. Hope that I will not be corrupted. Well, it's not a lot of move this time around. But I have Strider. And hopefully I'll be safe on my first. So yeah, I'll almost certainly not use a ring this turn. The idea is move once, be safe, play Elven Cloaks, and then Eric to Old Forest Road, Edoras to Westernnet, and then I have a wild die with a remaining H die that I have no immediate use for. Probably Muster Gondor ones, but if he threatens an attack on to Minister, then I might not do that because he doesn't have enough dice. Alright. Orion. Get the elves to get the Witch King. I guess I'll play King Brand. Yeah, that's unused. Yeah, let's use King Brand. Only has 2 rerolls, doesn't draw a card. Well, that seems like a wasted Shield War. Shouldn't have bothered then. But I'm not complaining. Pretty sweet. And it's very inefficient use for the dice. Like he has to attack again with low leadership and without Witch King redraws. It's quite painful. He might not even have another good playable card. Then that army might actually be significantly weakened to the point that maybe he doesn't have enough punch left. And needs reinforcements. That would be so great. I mean, he only has 1 strategy card in hand. What could that be? Some cards are not even playable for him. Like Devilry of Orthang, heal. An Onslaught like would not be a great play either. If he does happen to have Possessive Umbar this early on, or even Day Without Dawn, then you might be reluctant to use it in combat. I mean, Possess, definitely you wouldn't use it in combat, for sure. Alright, we definitely move once. Might as well now. Nice, we're safe. It's good. Yeah, he could attack Lorien again, then bring in Witch King, and then with his final attack, bring Lorien to its knees. Yeah, it's not a terrible play or anything. It's just, I don't know, not a fan. I'm not saying that because I'm playing the Free Peoples. Just you spend 2 dice attacking the weakened army, and with limited cards, just to get the Witch King 1 turn earlier. I don't think it's worth it. Like the other option, which I think would have been better, is to just Bogoroth to Osgiliath. Breton to attack from there. I'm not getting a redraw, so I don't actually have to play something. He's only hitting on 6s. That's good. Ah, got one. That's a shame. But at least with a giant army, he probably needs 3 dice to take Lorien. That's quite good. Unless he tries to press. I mean, he still has 3 presses left. That's not a crazy idea. Nope, he does not. Very happy about that. So one option would be play Thranduil. Maybe you draw something. I mean, sure, why not, I guess. I have this wild. Oh, can you imagine if I drew into How to Grade now? Or Caliborn? So yeah, let's do that. Okay, another Elven Muster card, but not the one I was looking for. Which is a shame. Yeah. A shame. Yeah, I might not move Westernit out this round after all. Does that get Ghana close? No, that's... Yeah, I'll move Westernit out. Now he'll blow up Lorien for sure. I don't have great defensive cards against it. And because Corruption was quite brutal early on, reluctant to use this Palantir to play Kindred, and also the Elven Force Pool is getting weakened. I want to be ready to play Kidden if I draw him. And if I do, then I only have 1 elite left that I can muster somewhere. I'd rather not muster it right now. Otherwise Kidden might be weak. I really hope that he doesn't have good combat cards for right now. I don't want this army to survive like it is. I want him to suffer a lot of hits. That that army will be too weak to threaten anything else. Oh, what you got? Bronze. Nice. Well, I wasn't gonna play a card anyways, so at least it doesn't really change anything on that front. Yeah, Ground is nice for a situation like that. There's no way he loses this fight. But still, he used 2 attacks to accomplish basically nothing. And he's not cycling cards. Just good. Me. Two. Yeah, and that army will be quite strong because he doesn't have to press because he used Gron. Maybe I get lucky and he gets no hits on the final round, and at least he has to do 1 more press. That would be nice. Okay. Nice. Get a hit back though. So if he presses here and then I get at least 1 hit back, then I'll be very happy. But I don't. Well, still, could have gone way worse in Lorien. I'm -4 on 6s. I haven't rolled a 6 all game, but he's also -3 on 6. Or feels like was. What to do with my final die? A not ring move. That's for sure. Yeah, I think I need to move because he can pressure King after Rohan out of Lorien. Yeah, and he does. I think makes sense. Maybe I can outplay that. Like, if there's only a single regular in Lorien, things might happen. Yeah, and second move is direct old first road, I think, for lack of a better one. Not downstairs might make some sense, but yeah, I don't really. Hopefully next turn I can get 2 or 3 moves. Get to Eastern Eminmuir and make it into Mordor on turn 5. The idea is to hopefully dunk on turn 7. That's the idea anyways. Masters and Isengard, that's fine. I'll armies. Oh! Axe already. Oh. Alright. So E7 dice. And no hits. That's good. Again, I don't roll hits either. That's very interesting. Oh, I see what you're doing. You want to Shadows Gather. I see you. Uh, there's stuff I can do about that. Question is it worth it? Probably not. Depends on his role though. Oh my. Oh no. Um, I mean, it sure looks like a Shadows Gather type of play. And I have one funny way to counter it, but I don't think it's worth it. Because like what I could do is I could move Boards of Eisen, Westamnet, partly into Helm's Deep, and the other part goes into Fangorn. But if I do that, then I have an army with Gandalf, and he could kill Gandalf. For that reason, I don't think that that's a good play. And so instead, I think what I'll do is just move the Fellowship first. Like, he's not gonna besiege 3 regulars with that tiny army, so he'll play something else first. If he does, then I can react to that. Just hope he doesn't have Daylight Dawn. That would really suck. But he's only drawn 4 cards. And the fact that he's got Selthrons to war this early is not because he rushed them. It's because he just rolled a lot of musters. Okay, I'm okay with that. Because that pushes Rohan to, and like part of my plan was to get him to focus on Rohan. So I can get them to war, and then I can muster up, and then I can maybe retake Lorien. So being good enough. Now can't move him in yet. He needs out first. Didn't have David out Dawn yet, so I might as well just chip now. Ah no. Why? Yeah, very painful today. That was on 1 die. At least he's not hitting well in combat so far. But things might change, and neither am I. Yeah, now I need to decide how much I want to invest into protecting Helm's Deep. He's drawing a card, interesting. Yeah, still, I'll risk the 1 in 20 that he got David out Dawn now. That would just suck, but apparently he didn't. Okay, that makes me happy. The one funny thing about this is that unless he has Ring Wraiths are abroad or Black Captain commands, just muster Rohan to war and muster up in Westernnet. But yeah, it's not worth it, I don't think. Interesting, he's moving just a weaker army here. Yeah, I still believe you have Shadows Gather. Also have many kings. I'll try this. And he'll muster up here and here, so he'll go after dwarves probably. I guess I'll read Iron Hills regular into Erebor. And yeah, hopefully he now goes, oh no, I didn't want him to do that. I mean, I suspected he had Shadows Gather last turn. But, like, the way he played it, like, there's no reason you would besiege Helm's Deep with such a weak army if you didn't have a clear way to reinforce it. And the clear way to reinforce it was Shadows Gather. But it was also pretty telegraphed. Now he can't move towards Weizen anymore. That's also the reason why I was okay with having a weaker army trapped inside Helm's Deep. Like, if this huge body merges up with them, then even 6 hit points in Helm's Deep's likely not enough. And it's gonna cost him a lot of dice. Like, that's what this is all about. Make him spend dice inefficiently. Yeah, he's clearly thinking a lot now. So I think I crossed out his plans. Yeah, sure. I expected that I expected something else. I expected um uh many kings. Oh, Shadow's moving. Interesting. This I did not expect. But he doesn't have an attack. Not too worried. But yeah, I'll have to be fighting on too many fronts right now. Yeah, so his plan is Rohan, Lorien, Gondor, and victory points. Boom. Yeah, and he does reinforce. Too bad. Yeah, he doesn't have a ring. I don't think I need to hurry my next move. And it's almost certainly going to be Move the Fellowship. Like the way he's going about things, not super fast. Okay, I can live with that. So I will pathology. And of course I get hit again. Another reveal. Such a painful slog. And I didn't even draw into any ice. Just very annoying because now the Motor Hunt pool will be extremely annoying. So it's looking more like a turn 8 dunk. If even that. Right. Well, Heroic Death is Hearts of the Roses actually is also pretty nice. Man, that's a lot of really good cards. Contagious Position is the worst of those, so like this. Alright, the good thing is he can stall me from making it into more. He can't play Cruel Weather because he doesn't have any character dice. So that's good. Real good. But on 4 dice, yeah, it's not unlikely that he'll me. And the reveal on the first, that would be quite annoying. But I mean, Fellowship is okay corruption-wise, right? So what do I add right now? 2 steps before Mordor, I'm at -7. Yeah, that's not bad. And Shadow's only on 2 victory points. I mean, this will change this turn. But it's not the most comfortable turn for him, I don't think. Which is why he's thinking for a bit, yeah. I mean, what are my plans? My plans are make it to Mordor now. Hopefully be safe. But if he attacks Western, I have to muster up. Because I want Rohan to be painful for him. I want him to spend a lot of dice. For hopefully minimal gain. Oh, Pelagate, that's good for me. Do I need to play a card? I don't think so. Yeah, so the question is, do I even muster up Dol Amroth? That worth it? Maybe not. I think I'll move first. Is that army is so... Oh no. Oh no. Painful. Actually, no. There you go. Okay, so I only have a single die to muster up. I think I'll have to be okay forsaking Dol Emroth. And maybe make a play at recapturing Pelagia. It's not great, but might just have to enough. And yeah, if he sends this big of a force, then doesn't have much of a choice. Also send someone to fold. In which case I would muster up Rohan. Otherwise I would just hide. So hopefully I'll not be revealed on my next move. It's actually quite likely that's 5 non-revealed. Yeah, he does go to fold. Alright. Well, I don't want you just take it for free. I'll have to work for it. And see how Helm's Deep is still not very threatened, and I have Help Unlooked For in hand. So that might go really wrong for him next round. And the Witch King army is not that big. And the Isengard army can't flee. But that's a play for next round. Hopefully. I mean, depends on what he does. Oh yeah, tax Western. Alright. In that case, I'll try Daylight. Hopefully save someone. And he doesn't even play a card. Wow. Okay. That's nothing. Nothing! Wow. That is so exciting. Mm. Man, I can see the Help and Look. Lorian is probably time intensive. I think I'll just go here. It's likely that he'll siege Dol Amroth next. In which case, I can still play Help and Look, although he can retreat then. So that would be fine, I guess, because if he retreats, then I have a full 6 HP in Rohan after all, and he still needs to deal with Edoras. Yeah, Dol I thought so. And Mordor, here we come. Please don't reveal me. No. No. And now 3. Yeah. And that's was so unlikely. The way the tiles have been drawn is really unfortunate. And he's been hitting way more than he should, I think. Or maybe not way more. So the problem is if I random into Hobbit, then corruption somewhat problematic. If I don't random and just take Strider, then speed might be problematic. So I think I need to hope it's not a Hobbit. I'm at 4 corruption. I don't think I need to panic right now. Yeah, not great. He wanted Boromir Legolas to die. At Oh well. At least if he's allocating eyes, then his tree will be too slow. I can take things slow with a fellowship. But yeah, it's definitely uncomfortable. Effective corruption is -2, so it's not that bad. The hunt pool is. I mean, the hunt pool is not friendly though. Really not. Like super unfriendly actually. Oh, but that's a great draw. Amazing draw. They're all good cards though. Path is probably the least useful one. So yeah, I think I'm favored here. Like even if he allocates 4 eyes, it might not be enough. Losing Aragorn to like 4 is okay. But it's a little risky if he has Candles of Corpses or Isildur's Bane. Though both of them are quite risky. There's a lot of ice, a very small pool. Well, actually no, Candle's not risky. Isildur's Bane is. And I mean, I've seen people in situations like this with 5 companions, then it's, or even 6, then it's a lot more threatening. But yeah, I'm definitely a little worried. He might suddenly become very fast. But if I lose Strider to the 3, then I might be too slow. I mean, I have 2 rings, but I'm not super looking forward to give them to him. And this way, I might not have to win by turn 7. I should have till turn 8. Even longer if he allocates 4 eyes. Yeah, I mean, I'm getting him to think. That's good. Better than autopilot games, where you just have to pray as 3 people. At least this way, there's a chance that he makes bad decisions. So I'm honestly not sure what the better call would be. Honestly, I think it's probably a good idea to allocate 4 eyes, just because it's not looking super likely that you'll get a quick military victory. But yeah. Like, my problem is I went this help unlooked for plan, but also I want to hide before I do anything else. And that's bad. One eye. Okay. Happy. And it is indeed. Wow. That is such a big deal. I mean, he only gets 3 attacks, 4 with the Mouth of Sauron. So I think I'll just. I mean, what else am I gonna do? My dice dictate me to run forward like the wind. So I'll guess I'll comply with what my masters want me to do, which is apparently to run forward. I mean, Grant's gone, so maybe he doesn't have an attack Palantir card, like Fighting Uruk-hai or the likes. Well, actually, that's just 3. Fighting Uruk-hai, Ring Race, Black Captain. Imagine this type of roll against 5 eyes in the box. Suddenly the Mortal Hunt pool does not look very threatening at all. But the red eye is the red one still looking quite threatening. Like, best case scenario, I'll end at step 3, like 1 or 2 companions left. I don't really care about Dolemros. Let him have it. Okay, I thought he was meaning no card, but straight up means. That's fair. I mean, it's no leadership, but he has 4 presses against only 3 hit points, so even without playing any card, that should go his way. But you never know. 2 rounds without hits and me getting like 4 hits back could be problematic. Yeah, a tricky turn for him, I think. But he might get both Dol Amroth and Helm's Deep this round. And I need, at the very least, 4 dice to take back Lorien. So that's not really an option this round. He also likely needs to take Minas Tirith. And that might be an obstacle enough. Especially with me having Wahir Windlord. I could get Gandalf in there next round. Technically, even this round, it just doesn't make much sense. I mean, what would I do in this position? I think I would move into Helm's Deep, take out Helm's Deep, Nazgul around, take out Dol Amroth, down on 7 victory points, at the mouth, move towards Minas Tirith. Oh no, take out Edoras for sure. Actually, it's tricky because of the Foot of Eisen army, which you can really ignore because, like, if you don't deal with that, might threaten a retake on Helm's Deep, so you can't leave too few units in Helm's Deep What's Edoras? Oh, well, yeah, if you have Black Captain, it's much easier. Honestly, I'm not even sure that needed have this big of an army against Dol Emroth. Sure, take it. In this way, at least he can threaten put Minas Tirith under siege without me having time to muster it up at all. But it's only a play to get him to 5 victory points. Which might not be enough. Though actually he has Shadow's Gather, right? So could even take Minas Tirith this round then. Oh, can he? Yeah, he can. Oh yeah, I'm not doing anything. Kill Emroth. Yeah, definitely not one of the cards that I wanted him to have. Like him having Grand and Black Captain, a little unfortunate. On the flip side, I wouldn't mind him having Cruel Weather at all, because he couldn't even play it last round. Which is usually the number one card I don't want him to have. Ah, there's Stay Without Dawn. That's good, he's weakening army, so assault on Minas Tirith seems much less probable. And he has to press. And maybe I'll get another hit. Oh, he needs to press once. Oh. So I want to move fast and quickly so that I have options. Maybe give him a ring to muster up an extra lead. This Tirith. I don't think I will, but good to have options. Ah, and another eye. But at least it's the least painful eye that you can imagine. Does he have breaking? For a Hobbit then. Ah. Alright. Guys. Why? Oh, interesting. Yeah, I mean, I don't have hopes in Edoras. Maybe I get a hit back, but no. I'm not. Yeah, I'm very peaceful. But then so is he. We're both -6 on hits. I'll move again. All the reveals. I'll not win next turn then, probably. What an annoying track. So man. Yeah, like the last 6 tiles, 5 of them have been revealed. And the one that hasn't been a reveal was the Stronghold tile. Oh no, and candles. Oh, 2. Yeah, that's basically exactly what I was afraid of. Just having all the painful cards. And now, imagine, I went into Modern, what? -4 corruption, and now I'm at effective 6. And I was moving against a single eye twice. Like, it's just been the cards. I just got maximum value, both of them. Or close to maximum. Taking Strider and then Candles, taking for 2. And now the Hunt Pool is threatening. Like, the one saving grace is that I have Bilbo's Song. But, like, Isildur's Bane could just kill me. There's nothing I can do about that. Yeah, it's just been a nightmare of a Mordor track. I have rarely seen worse. But still, I'd say I... Not in a bad shape. Depending on how many IC rolls next round. Cards I draw. Yeah. So if I do the help and look for play, I think I kinda guarantee that I'll D10 8. But yeah, Corruption Victory is definitely on the cards now. Thinking where to bring him. Yeah, I don't think it matters. I guess maybe Minismo the best. Well, actually, no, it might not be the best. Yeah, depending on where he wants his final victory points to come from. Oh, right, yeah, he can move into Helm Deep right now. In which case, be much less appealing to try the help and look for play. But he's not going to. Okay. That is good for me. Oh, another end guards. What to chuck though? All these cards. Can I really chuck WotR here? Is that a thing? I afford to chuck an end card? I think I'll chuck WotR here, honestly. It's a great card, but maybe not that great. This particular situation. Day Without Dawn is gone. That's the thing. It's got a bunch of attacks, so I think I need to strike help unlooked for now. Um, tighten up the defenses. Do I play something? Actually, yeah, I might play a Nameless Wood. Why not? It's pretty likely I'll get a hit, and if I do, I might wipe his army. Which actually might not make much sense. Using help. Yeah, well, it makes some sense. Just a chance that I'll not wipe his army. Gives him the chance to something nasty, but right, 3 hits. Nothing. Alright. And retreat then. And yeah, you know what? I'll leave a guy behind, so more painful for him to reinforce. I think the Lorien plan died time ago. Could still win this turn though. Takes Erebor and Minas Tirith. Though I suppose taking Minas Tirith is not gonna be easy. I have Gods of the Citadel now. Yeah, so much depends on the next tile being drawn on that. Can you imagine if it's 0? Or even the... I mean, how many attacks does he have? 7. Yeah, if he only rolled 6s, then he can do it. But that's almost impossible. And I only need to move around. Play it kinda safe. I'm honestly kinda hoping for like a 3 next so I can kill off everyone and then play Bilbo's Song. I go down to 7 corruption. Being on step 3. It's not amazing. But yeah. I mean, I'll be happy with an eye, honestly. Just need to dodge Gilda's Bane. Well, actually also Foul Thing and Orc Patrol. Like all the Tile Dragon cards would so painful if they don't hit an eye. I mean, the hunt has been quite rough, so it'd be nice. It's be a little more charitable now. And besides, if it isn't, not really a whole much that I can do about it. Just, yeah, you'd really love it to be the other way. All those low damage reveal tiles in WotR and the 3s and the 2s early on to kill off Gandalf. And if the first tile is like a 1, I might actually consider moving again. At least it's a big relief that he doesn't have Bay without Dawn anymore. Expecting a skill, yes? Off-box. Alright. Yeah, into. Alright. Okay, move once. Aw, oh, man. Right. I mean, all the real damage tiles are gone now. And my peace-loving guy is just to hit again. Like, the worst thing about this is that I might not even get a chance to play Bilbo's song. Like, I have to play it for maximum efficiency to have any hopes. And I might just die before I get to that point. Alright. Good thing the Witch King is not this battle. Eh, it's not what I wanted to see. Yeah, he's pressing. But it's unlikely that he'll get so many hits. Desperate. Oh, okay, it's not a deadly strife. That's no hits. Okay, that's good. Very good, actually. Need to worry. I'll not try and kill Mouth. And I'll probably still die corruption. Like, corruption is looking real grim now. Not hopeless, but bad. So the question is, the way this is going, do I use the penalty to draw another card? Or use it to play cards? Another good thing is that he's at really long cards, so that's good. Might make it difficult. Accomplish much in battles. Yeah. Yeah, he did have it. Alright, Guards of the Citadel. He's completely out of cards, so this will be tough to win for him, and even if he does, it's not gonna end the game. He needs 4 more victory points. But he doesn't really have anything else to do. You might as well try, I guess. Ah, Futzweisen. Yeah. Too bad. I was just about to say, like, if that guy actually lives, he might go to with your threaten kid and ships at some point. Alright. Hit me with it. Like, I need to survive the next step and be in a position to then play Bilbo's song before I die. And probably also somehow survive this turn. Okay, that's not so bad. Let's move. Oh no. Man. Nothing. No way. So now not only do I have to survive this round, also makes it much less likely for me to win. That sucks. And despite all of this, the pool is still looking bad. And any other tile would have been fine-ish. I don't know. All my games this tournament have had it really rough for the Fellowship. And yet I've won all my Fellowship games. So hope is not lost. But it definitely doesn't feel good. HD from Western. Yeah, you know what? I'll battle that. Have Ends Rage. Could come out ahead, I think. I use scouts here. Also, I might have to go for. I think I'll have. And it might be a deadly strife though. I'll feel good. Yeah, I'll risk it. Ah, damn. Yeah, I can do better. Yes. And he's out of cards. Don't have a good card. No! What? That's not good. Yeah, I guess it's probably pointless, but he doesn't have any cards. So maybe that elite will be enough to hold Helm's Deep. But I mean, he still has what? 6. And I need both Sirth and Helm's Deep to live. Then he could still go after Erebor something instead. I mean, I can draw one card. Just honestly, that would be. Us now, see what happens. So I guess I could start by playing. So I might. so many. Yeah, I'm honestly thinking of drawing a strategy card, playing Bilbo's song, and then hiding as reaction. Pray that Minister survives. Alternatively, I'd have to give him a ring. Drop in the lead personage. Like Pelagia. Gives him an extra attack though. So the debate is like between using scouts to weaken this army. Um, I mean, I can always play Bilbo's song next round. I not move, then song then move twice. Just more risky that ice will kill. If I run into an eye here, it's basically the same story. Well, almost. Question is, how likely is it that I can survive in in Minas Tirith for 4 turns, like for 4 attack dice? Super likely. Yeah, but I do prefer the Spirit of Mordor play. What else do I have to draw? Elites. Yeah, I think I'll draw one strategy card. Not the worst one. Best. Yeah, I guess that's I then dunk next round. I want to see him play character cards. Still, he's only hitting on 6s. Roll any. That's 2. But that's 4 hits back. That's that. Still being like a pretty tough fight. Oh, he's pressing. Okay. Oh, that's surprising. Maybe not. Now that sucks. I can't play Spirit of Mordor. Like, that was the risk if I played Spirit of Mordor first, then whatever I draw has less chances of being useful. Whereas if I draw a card first, then there's a chance that I can't play Spirit of Mordor afterwards. I might just draw another strategy card here. I'm not moving again this turn anyway, so there's no real rush in playing Bilbo Song here. Think. There's some, I guess. He does press and draw. Well, in that case, I might not have to. Does he have, like, at least drive now? Oh, alright. Good. Oh! Sirith. Please don't fail me like this. Not like this. Now comes the Deadly Strive. Oh. Okay. Oh. Oh, he's right. Yeah, he's right. Yeah, I forgot to take one he down. Oh, so he got me. Damn. Okay, so now I have to desperation attempt. Helm's Deep will not hold. The only thing, yeah, and even then he just takes Dale. Yeah, the red tile just killed me. Yeah, I guess I'll have to hope for a miracle and Helm's Deep. I mean, is there anything I can draw into that would really help? Not really. But I guess I might try. Why not? I might try. Confusion, alright. Potentially game-changing draw. Yeah, he started out really low on hits in combat and then he picked up a bit of pace. So did I. Yeah, he's still down on hits quite significantly. Yeah, I think it's just the hunt tiles that came up and arts that really ruined my day. Yeah, he's thinking no. Well, I have one other desperation attempt that I can do, which is to just go at Pelagia, my Bosanage army. And it looks like it'll have to come to that. That still doesn't give me great odds, but some odds. It's better than not having odds. I'd still need to roll at least 2 moves next turn and a Palantir. I can dodge reveals. Well, if he moves over, then I have a shot if he doesn't also defend Pelagia. Not. Oh yeah, he doesn't need. Uh, right. Not much I can do other than like a miracle fusion. Fighting Urukai. Okay. Yeah, that goes nothing. Yeah. One hit. Not the end of the world. I need like 5 ones. Nope. Didn't get it. That's game then. So I'll do some cosmetics. And Rohan, yeah, I had higher hopes for Rohan, but it didn't work out. Okay. I also had some higher hopes for Minister. Oh well, it is what it is. Um, yeah, I can show you the stats. You can see that he indeed got pretty low hits and was super high on musters, which actually wasn't so bad because he was so low on hits, so he needed some reinforcement armies. And I was high on move and still couldn't dunk an 8 turns because of the number of reveals and way Strider died and everything. Yeah, last turn was just also very brutal. 5 moves, we got 2 steps forward. Then also Strider died. Yeah, I'm not sure if I could have played this better. Felt to me like I did all the right steps. That I should have been able to dunk by turn 8. And I guess I would have been able to dunk, probably, if I hadn't run into the red eye. But yeah, it is what it is. I'm not out of the tournament. I just need to win 2 games back to back to still make it to the next round. So that's what I'll try to do. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good day and goodbye.